Social and political commentary from a Christian male perspective.
Grace and peace, everybody. Grace and peace. We are back. You saw the thumbnail. You saw the title. So you know what we're about to do. We're about to talk about this good old Tiffany Henyard subpoenas. All right. Now, this information actually seems relatively dated. I feel like the information is the same, but I'm just hypothesizing that I think this is going to lead to why she doesn't show up to the board meeting today. Today is Monday. Of course, there's a board meeting today, a Dolton board meeting. And besides the shame of her losing the election, I don't think that she is going to show up for this board meeting. Just my little 2 cents, but let me real quick jump in there and make sure that the audio sounds good for tonight's show. I will not be doing the board meeting. I actually have a panel discussion about Marvin Sapp and Jamal Harrison Bryant scheduled already, but there will be some great content creators going to the board meeting as well. If you don't want to hear about Marvin Sapp and Jamal Harrison Bryant, let's go. Subpoenas and scandals. Tiffany Henyard gets more bad news. Let's see if she's going to be smiling when this thing is over with. Let's see. Federal authorities are now leading a criminal investigation in Dolton, Illinois, centered around Mayor, the super mayor, Tiffany Henyard's administration. A subpoena is seeking extensive records tied to her time in office the same day she lost her Democratic mayoral primary in the landslide. And we talked about that a couple while back. She was given the subpoena right at the end of the election that day. Allegations of financial mismanagement and misconduct have placed Henyard's administration under scrutiny. The subpoena requests communication records from 2014, which is very interesting. That's almost 11 years ago. I wonder what's up with that, to the president, including emails, phone calls, text messages. Among those mentioned is Henyard's boyfriend, Kamal Woods, her married boyfriend, linked to a development project under federal review. Okay, what is that St. Patrick's? What's going on with that? So hopefully we'll find out, and I'm sure more information is forthcoming, I'm sure. Henyard's administration has faced significant legal challenges, including subpoenas targeting personnel files, and indicted village administrator Keith Freeman, accused of financial fraud. Freeman was charged with making false statements and concealing income in his bankruptcy petition. Wow. Financial mismanagement under Henyard's leadership has drawn criticism, with the village's general fund dropping from $5.6 million in surplus in 2022. That's crazy. Just think about that. $5.6 million in a community that only has like 20,000 people, right? But watch this, to a $3.6 million deficit in 2024. So that's 2 years. That's craziness, man. In 24 months, we might have to do the math real quick, because that's easily a $9.2 million swing. That's crazy. So you spent $9.2 million in 24 months. That is bananas. I might have to do that math real quick. Former Chicago Mayor Lori Lightfoot, investigations reveal improper credit card use and a lack of accountability in Dolton's finances. That is the understatement of the decade. Activist Jetta Brown said, "You've been a blank mayor, but if you wanted to get up here and earn some respect, then you should have been able to respond to Lori Lightfoot's report about credit cards. You want to talk about them not coming to work, but rather we've been hearing what you've been doing while you've been at work." Shout out to Jedediah Brown. Henyard's political career suffers a major blow when she lost the Democratic primary, garnering just 12% of the vote against Dolton Village trustee Jason House. House pledged to restore transparency and accountability to the village. Shout out to Team House. Let's keep it going. House said not only is Ms. Henyard depriving the public of what they deserve, it's costing the village money. Day one, every record will be turned over. All right, Jason, I'm in support of that. I want to see that happen, please. Dolton Village trustee Tammy Brown said, "With the subpoenas, we know there's going to be more to come with other businesses, other vendors." Brown added, "We've definitely going to comply with everything that they're asking for here. We're still dealing with we're still dealing with problems that Mayor Henyard created, and that's going to be the next 2 or 4 years. We've got a long road ahead of us, a lot of work with a lot to deal with. That Mayor Henyard created this monster. All right. So it looks like these last 2 or 3 sentence paragraphs are really the most newest information. Just another interview. Let's jump into the Hellcat and jump into these comments. Let's go. All right. Let's see what we got. Typical Dem in Illinois, uneducated and a criminal. Get her, please. God doesn't like ugly. Remove this horsehair and makeup, then see how she looks. Ugly. I don't think that's really the biggest issue on the table, if you ask me. She's going to prison for sure. Anytime the feds investigate you, you're looking to do federal time. She went from the poorhouse to the big house. No sympathy here. All of the money stealing politicians should go straight to jail without appeals, right? Point blank, plain and simple. And this person said right here, I truly agree. They are truly crooked. Maybe that's what crime is. That's what crime is, out of control. Distractions from the corruption they're doing. All right, let's keep this going. God will bring her back to him. What does that even mean? Follow our Lord Jesus Christ. Okay. These politicians need to pay the price. Now that I can rock with for sure. It took them a long enough time to do now when she's going to her new home, jail. They should have read that one over again. Of course, of no interest to me. This person said, I don't know why. If there's no interest, then don't write anything. My guy, come on. The show isn't over yet, Tiffany. The fun part has just begun. Now, that's going to be interesting. I don't think she's coming to the meeting tonight. With this art, now, granted, this is not like on a major news article. It's just the News Observer. But it does punctuate what we already know, which is that she's in trouble. She's in a lot of trouble. So I don't think she's coming tonight. I see no reason for her to come. She's got, 3 more weeks left, if that. Let me see, maybe 4, depending on when inauguration is. She's not coming. I mean, she's not going to come to the meeting. She's going to try to hold out. She might be at home praying, trying to figure out what to do with her life and which end is up. But yeah, I can't see her coming to this meeting tonight. I just can't. There's no good reason for her to do that and subject herself to the scrutiny. And she doesn't like that. She doesn't like being in a weakened position. And this is definitely unequivocally a weakened position. But I'd love to hear what y'all think about it down in the comments below. Let me know what you think about it. And of course, if you see this after the fact, let me know she did actually come. And I appreciate it nonetheless. I thank y'all for liking the video as well as being subscribers and members. This is a members only live stream. I just want to make sure I check my sound for tonight. And also just want to say thank you all for supporting the channel. You all mean a lot to me. You mean a lot to what we're doing here. And I want to say thank you so much. So let me know down in the comments below what you think. And until next time, everybody, grace and peace.